white shirt moved on a balcony across the street. The signal stayed red. Someone drew the curtains. Bicycles leaned against the wall. Evening filled the windows. I didn't know I'd miss this. The light behind those windows had stayed with me. I hadn't noticed how much remained. A door opened downstairs. Someone called from inside. The white shirt kept moving in the soft evening air. For a second, the street looked like before. All the life I overlooked was glowing in the windows. It wasn't special then, that's why it stayed. I didn't know I'd miss this, not until the evening light made it feel close again and left it here with me. The signal changed. The shirt kept moving. I crossed the street, still looking back. The drawer stopped, halfway open. Something shifted inside, beneath the receipt. An old ticket waited. The corners had softened. Dust settled on my fingers. The date was still there. I never meant to keep this. I found yesterday in a drawer, folded between receipts and old notes, still holding its shape. The paper opened, the room fell away. The paper felt thinner than I expected. The fold opened along the same old line. The date had faded. The day came back. The ticket was unchanged. My hands were not. I found yesterday in a drawer, not in the date, not in the place, only in my hands. I folded it once, then left it open. Cold air caught at the back of my throat. The doorway closed behind me, someone's warmth drifted past. The pavement still held a little rain. I took 3 steps, then turned around. Before I knew why, the air remembered. Before I did, something moved through me without a name, then lingered in my chest. Cars passed at the corner, their tires softened by rain. The heater hummed faintly from somewhere inside. The evening rested cool against my skin. My breathing slowed before my thoughts could catch up. It reached me before the words did. It reached me first. I turned around for no reason. The street gave nothing back, but the air already knew. The air remembered before I did. Something found me without a sound, then lingered in my chest. I started walking a little more slowly. The cold came with me past the corner. There I was, at the edge of an old photograph, half behind someone's shoulder, looking beyond the frame. My hair was longer, my hands were empty, and I was smiling before I saw the camera. I knew that face, but not that expression. She looked like me and held the stranger's gaze. The room around her had nearly disappeared. A table in the corner, a coat across a chair. I searched her expression for something I still knew, but all I could see was how lightly she stood there. No weight in her shoulders, nothing held too tightly. She had not yet learned to make herself smaller. The picture kept what time had taken away of standing. I no longer knew. I looked at her, she looked past me. back then, though I barely remember her. Her eyes stayed open after mine looked away. I took the longer road without meaning to, past the narrow fence and the leaning trees. The paint had grown pale along the wooden bench. The afternoon rested where it always had. This place never forgot. Branches leaned the way they always did. My hand found the weathered wood before my thoughts found anything at all. The trees remembered the space between them. The path remembered my quiet footsteps. I had changed. The shadow had not. This place never forgot. Nothing called me back. Nothing asked me to stay. The wind moved lightly across the empty path. Every small distance felt strangely familiar, as though the years had only passed through me. This place never forgot. Even in silence, I could not find the person who stayed here. But the afternoon never asked me to. The trees remembered the space between them. Footsteps. I had changed. The shadow had not. This place never forgot. Even when I did, I walked away. The shade stayed. Everyone smiled in the photograph. My face was turned towards someone out of frame. The curtains were open, the table was full. I could almost hear the room around us. The smile looked honest, the rest was harder to bring back. Maybe I wasn't happy there. The hallway always felt too long. The evenings closed around me before the lights came on. Maybe wasn't happy there. So why does it feel warm now? I remember the staircase more than the voices, the colder side of the narrow bed. I remember waiting for the house to settle and listening through walls I never learned to trust. I missed the room, not the way I felt inside it. I missed the light falling across the floor. The smile was real, so was the silence. They belonged to the same year. Maybe I wasn't happy there, but distance softened every door. The evenings cannot hold me now, they only glow from far away. Maybe I wasn't happy there, and still I turned toward it. The picture stayed bright, the room stayed quiet. Morning gathered along the empty street. The dark grew thinner above the rooftops. I paused beneath the fading lamps, then stepped beyond their circle of light. My hands were empty, the quiet wasn't. It can come with me into the morning. It can come with me as far as I go. The names grew softer without fading away. Each one settled at its own distance. I stopped reaching back for what had passed. They found their place beside my steps, not behind me, not ahead, just beside me. I do not mean to leave them here. They have walked beside me all this time. It can come with me into the morning. It can come with me as far as I go. I don't have to lose it to move beyond it. The morning waited. I didn't hurry. A white shirt moved on a balcony across the street. The signal stayed red. Someone drew the curtains. Bicycles leaned against the wall. Evening filled the windows. I didn't know I'd miss miss this. The light behind those windows had stayed with me. I hadn't noticed how much remained. A door opened downstairs. Someone called from inside. The white shirt kept moving in the soft evening air. For a second, the street looked like before. All the life I overlooked was glowing in the windows. It wasn't special then, that's why it stayed. I didn't know I'd miss this, not until the evening light made it feel close again, and left it here with me. The signal changed. The shirt kept moving. I crossed the street, still looking back. The drawer stopped, halfway open. Something shifted inside, beneath the receipt. An old ticket waited. The corners had softened. Dust settled on my fingers. The date was still there. I never meant to keep this. I found yesterday in a drawer, folded between receipts and old notes, still holding its shape. The paper opened, the room fell away. The paper felt thinner than I expected. The fold opened along the same old line. The date had faded. The day came back. The ticket was unchanged. My hands were not. I found yesterday in a drawer, not in the date, not in the place, only in my hands. I folded it once, then left it open. Cold air caught at the back of my throat. The doorway closed behind me. Someone's warmth drifted past. The pavement still held a little rain. I took 3 steps, then turned around. Before I knew why, the air remembered. Before I did, something moved tires softened by rain. A heater hummed faintly from somewhere inside. The evening rested cool against my skin. My breathing slowed before my thoughts could catch up. It reached me before the words did. It reached me first. I turned around for no reason. The street gave nothing back, but the air already knew. The air remembered before I did. Something found me without a sound, then lingered in my chest. I started walking a little more slowly. The cold came with me past the corner. There I was, at the edge of an old photograph, half behind someone's shoulder, looking beyond the frame. My hair was longer, my hands were empty, and I was smiling before I saw the camera. I knew that face, but not that expression. She looked like me and held the stranger's gaze. The room around her had nearly disappeared. A table in the corner, a coat across a chair. I searched her expression for something I still knew, but all I could see was how lightly she stood there. No weight in her shoulders, nothing held too tightly. She had not yet learned to make herself smaller. The picture kept what time had taken away of standing. I no longer knew. I looked at her, she looked past me. I knew that face, but not that expression. She looked like me before I learned to turn away. I miss who I was back then, though I barely remember her. Her eyes stayed open after mine looked away. I took the longer road without meaning to, past the narrow fence and the leaning trees. The paint had grown pale along the wooden bench. The afternoon rested where it always had. This place never forgot. The path remembered a slower pace. The branches leaned the way they always did. My hand found the weathered wood before my thoughts found anything at all. The trees remembered the space between them. The path remembered my quiet footsteps. I had changed. The shadow had not. This place never forgot. Nothing called me back. Nothing asked me to stay. The wind moved lightly across the empty path. Every small distance felt strangely familiar, as though the years had only passed through me. This place never forgot. Even in silence, I could not find the person who stayed here. But the afternoon never asked me to. The trees remembered the space between them. The path remembered my quiet footsteps. I had changed. The shadow had not. This place never forgot. Even when I did, I walked away. The shade stayed. Everyone smiled in the photograph. My face was turned towards someone out of frame. The curtains were open, the table was full. I could almost hear the room around us. The smile looked honest, the rest was harder to bring back. Maybe I wasn't happy there. The hallway always felt too long. The evenings closed around me before the lights came on. Maybe I wasn't happy there. So why does it feel warm now? I remember the staircase more than the voices, the colder side of the narrow bed. I remember waiting for the house to settle and listening through walls I never learned to trust. I missed the room, not the way I felt inside it. I missed the light falling across the floor. the same year. Maybe I wasn't happy there, but distance softened every door. The evenings cannot hold me now, they only glow from far away. Maybe I wasn't happy there, and still I turn toward it. The picture stayed bright, the room stayed quiet. Morning gathered along the empty street. The dark grew thinner above the rooftops. I paused beneath the fading lamps, then stepped beyond their circle of light. My hands were empty, the quiet wasn't. It can come with me into the morning. It can come with me as far as I go. The names grew softer without fading away. Each one settled at its own distance. I stopped reaching back for what had passed. They found their place beside my steps.